The finance niche, one of the sub niches is the money topics, okay? Topics related to money. And yes, it is competitive, but we can find a lot of topics which are in this niche, which we will be looking at. And I'll be sharing these in this blog post, the money blog topics on my website. Right now, it's I have just made the blog post. I have not included the keywords, and we'll be doing this together. Okay, so first of all, let's pick one topic. I have picked money management. Okay, and what did I filtered is that I filtered the things which have a medium long tail keywords, means they have more than three, at least three plus words in the keyword. So what topics we can find is personal money management, the personal finance manager, expense trackers, topic how to manage your money, then the mint money manager, daily money manager. They're looking for worksheets, spreadsheets, track spending spreadsheets, online expense trackers, finances, how to manage your finance, money and finance, interchangeable words. And look at the CPC, it's a $3.59. And for this term, money managers, it's $49 is the CPC. That's huge, huge amounts. Excel sheets, so basically they are looking into systems, trackers, different types of money management schemes. So what we can also do is, when you click on something, say Brock money management, then we can see what type of results are there. And you can see, like, it's their own that particular brand name is coming up. So let's move on to the next one. Let's go to personal money management. In personal money management, we get the budget trackers and planners. You get apps for personal management. So these are the different ideas, okay? And you can also see that the articles, the length is 522 words. It's 800 words articles. So basically this one is 4,000 words, and that's why it's come on to the fourth position, the complete guide to managing your money. And also it's in a good high domain authority site, CNBC, right? Investopedia is 8 financial tips for young adults. Best budgeting apps, it's very relevant. Best sellers in personal money management. All these are like we can make money, in the sense we can recommend services and products and earn an income from this. And how to do the expense and budget apps for that on Google Play. Wonderful ideas. And so I was able to pull up, the tool recommended this moneymanagement.org is one of the sites it's recommending. Then look at the blog categories here, talking about budgeting and building savings, consumer protection, housing and house ownerships, student loans, personal finance, repaying the debt and using credit. Then the other one is the balance.com, which comes up for money management. You have lots of articles on how to manage your money, and different links again to different credit cards and stuff like that. And then Investopedia, this is like a huge mega site. So it has a lot of articles. So what we will do is, we'll put this into the Ahrefs, and we should be able to find some data, some overlap between these three sites. And then I will be publishing some of the keywords on this website, and you can take a look at this subdomain. Here we'll just see overall what types of articles have been posted lately, like who qualifies for student loan forgiveness, how to get a mortgage with bad credit. Again, bad credit is a very targeted super niche. Are debt collectors allowed to text me? Understanding your credit score. step by step Thanksgiving checklist, responding, how to respond to a fraud alert on your credit. It's different kinds of topics. What you can do is, usually what I do is I pick out all of these topics and I make a list, and then I run that through Ahrefs and pull out more data for each topic and find the gaps, content gaps. You can see other videos on this channel to see how to find the content gaps. Okay, I think one of the previous videos has that. Check that out. So you will be able to see which are the unique keywords to a domain. You can also see which are the keywords which have potential and which have not been used, and then you can write on those topics. If you are just starting out, that's the best way to do. And look at your competitors and see what all topics they are covering, and depending on the competition of that particular topic, you might have to make pillar posts, you might have to do a lot more research, include spreadsheets, include some trackers, include images and videos. So it all depends upon the keywords or the topics you are focusing on.